I'm really excited to be getting my Roman series up and running. I'm hoping to do one video a week that has got a lot of content in, and one is being worked on at this minute by one of my followers. Now, yesterday I went to see a standing stone in a field. What I realised as I'm just about to come away, there was something wrong with the carving. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some images up here and we're going to discuss it. All the images that are not labelled are mine, but there's one or two that are not mine, and I'm going to label them. So, love to know what you think in the comments. So, enough from watching me. Let's look at the images. Thank you very much. And please don't forget to subscribe or even join my wonderful channel, £1.99 a month. Let's watch and listen to what I've got to say. It's in a triangular field. You need to get permission off the farmer to see it. Don't try and see it if there's animals in the field. End of story. We've got some views all the way around at this minute of this wonderful stone. I've got my opening video that I made actually on the site with my views about what I felt at that moment, but they did change. I'm approaching the Karl-James stone. There's no animals or anything in this field, and I just wanted to make a quick video. This has been re-erected, but the carvings on it are quite exquisite. And there they are. Don't they just show off? So let's just evolve around the stone. And this is immediately post-Roman, but the carvings on it are of a script that makes you think. Now this is the inventory from Kovline, and we've got the grid reference there, and it's marked down as an early medieval stone, a Karl-James stone 1.4 meters in height in the field, bearing the inscription. So the early medieval is basically starting sometime in the mid 400s. I had no reason to doubt any of this information except you start to look at the stone. Kovline, Royal Historic Monuments, Wales, doesn't really say much about it. So it was incumbent, probably lying flat. It was part of a medieval mill after the original monument had been demolished. It's associated with some kind of cremation from the Roman era. There are coins from Vespasian Titus, so this takes us into the late 70s, 80s AD. And then it mentions the Ordovices. Now, it fails to mention that the Ordovices is a name that the Romans gave the people in West Wales. The people of West Wales would never have called themselves the Ordovices. Now that is a point to my research. This is a high resolution image from Kovline, but what you can clearly see is that the two words above Iacit are actually carved differently. Karl-James is identified as the name of an individual. Ordovus, the name that we're told that the Romans gave to the people of West Wales, is key to this identification. I believe carving A and B were actually placed onto the stone in the Roman era, probably sometime in the AD 300s. And the reason why I'm saying this in the analysis, Romans given the name Ordovices to the people in West Wales. If this is a post-Roman carving, then the Ordovices is not a name that people would have placed onto the stone in the post-Roman period, say the 450s, maybe 500. So therefore, the carving has to be around the 300s or 400. And who decides that the name Karl-James is a name from the 500-600s? It's a name that nobody's ever heard of. So why can't this name be attributed to somebody in the 300s? Go and see the stones at the Margam Stone Museum. You'll know exactly what I mean there. Let's move on with the analysis. Now, carving C, Iacit, there's two I's in it. Iacit means here lies. Now, I-A-C-I-T. So why is there two I's in this? Now, this carving is a lot different than the other carving, right? It's a lot fresher. And I believe that this was carved on the stone after the other carving, particularly the carving of Corbelenge. And this may actually been something that carved on here by antiquarians when they originally found the stone. So do I doubt the authenticity of the other carvings? I'll not discuss that today. The other carvings are very much weather worn. If you managed to get this far, you're probably shouting and screaming at the screen. Hang on, Carl. The eye that is in the Yakut carving is obviously associated with the name Corbelenge. However, can you see that little arrow is pointing to the downward stroke of the G? That is a completely different carving. That also looks like it's been added. So we could be looking at the name of the individual being Corbelenge. However, back to the eye after Corbelenge. Or the two eyes have been carved at the same time, along with the word ACIT. And the point is that there's something very, very odd going on with the stone. It's very much been understudied, and if I can look at the stone and find a fault with this, then why haven't the experts done the same thing? If anyone would like to comment on this video, I would really like to hear what you've got to say, and any other anomalies with any other sites. Now, this is the start of a long series of longer videos about Roman era Britain, and I really appreciate your support, and please join if you can. And thank you for getting to the end of this recording.